workout music.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bad to the Bone presents 3 2-minute rounds of hybrid boxing in our second semi-final.
You won't want him any other way.
First, standing in the red corner, Tommy Hawthorne. Across the ring, his opponent stands in the blue corner, Tony Shields.
You've got 2 switch hitters here going in, both with great right hands. You've got the counter fighter versus the counter punching offensive fighter. They're both counter punching offensive fighters.
Well, should be an interesting match.
I wonder if it'll be cagey or it'll just be chaos. You can see.
I think we're going to see a bit of both.
Yep. Hawthorne looking like he wants it close guard, meaning same stance, so he can use the jab a little more. But to be fair, that might actually open him up a little bit to that right hand of Tony. When 2 fighters are the same stance, that lead arm lines up through the guard a little better. And that is Tony's dominant hand, but it is Hawthorne, so you can see why he's choosing this strategy. Good shot by Hawthorne around the side of the ear. Hawthorne just a little too elusive there, circling out the way of Tony's follow-up shots. Tony gives him a little bit of that Nick Diaz, trying to draw him out. Hawthorne looking a little too sensible for him. Nice straight shots there by Hawthorne. Tony doesn't look bothered, but you can see that he's struggling to find his mark until the moment where he backs Hawthorne onto the ropes. Nice intercepting right hook by Tony here, catching Hawthorne. Hawthorne just on the side of that nose. I think Tony really needs to use the rope position here, not follow his opponent and cut him off. Looping overhand, he catches it, but he loses balance. Both men can clearly feel each other's class. You see them reading and anticipating the gap, catching clean counters. Neither really wants to lead, but Tony just taking a few more risks at the moment. Now, when you're an awkward switch hitter like Tommy Hawthorne, you're used to being the awkward guy, but now you've got in front of you the most awkward and difficult switch hitting southpaw who's right-handed to fight. This is unique as a challenge to him. Tony spars southpaws and switch hitters constantly. He trains at Fight Ministry. There's people like, there might be a few guys around like Tommy stylistically, but there is not one man I've ever trained with who's like Tony, which could really play a factor here. How did you score the round?
Again, very close. It felt like it was, they were both trying to work each other out.
Yep.
Yeah, struggling with each other's styles, a lot of switching. Not anything of note landed too much. Tony landed a few nice check right hooks.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not. Again, a close round. Maybe Shields on the
back end of the round.
Yeah.
It looked like he kind of got control over it.
Yeah.
The 2-man circle to the corner. The referee wants the ice and the water wiping clear from the cage, from the ring, excuse me, just delaying the action a little.
Round 2.
Sometimes it's an old strategy to get your athlete more rest. Good 1-2-1 there by Hawthorne. I think that's a great way to catch Tony inside. A clean right hook. Drops Hawthorne after he starts the round with some good 1-2-1s. He doesn't look wounded too bad. It'd be good to see Tony box clever as he is.
Yeah. It's a bit of a flash knockdown, but you've got to think about the psychological advantage you gain from that.
Now Hawthorne lining up that right uppercut. Quite a good strategy against the tilt, the position that Tony's choosing. The fight's starting to open up now.
It's like he's trying to get underneath Tony's shell.
Yes. Tony's got to be careful when he jabs because he's sagging his body weight a little over his front foot, leaving him vulnerable for counters. Hawthorne now opening up. He's accepted that the fight's going to be challenging, and he's thinking, do you know what, I'm down now. I'm going to get stuck in. Catching a beautiful 1-2. A lovely counter right hand. He pressures Tony into the ropes. Shields in orthodox stance now, changing up the position. Intercepting right hand by Hawthorne. He's catching him a little bit more with the in and out. His feet are just a little quicker than Shieldsy, and he's drawing him out.
Yeah, nice check up by Hawthorne there.
A little reckless now, Tony, swinging the overhands. It'd be nice to see him tighten his arcs up a touch. Hawthorne getting inside of the shots. Good jab by Shields.
10 seconds
Both men feeling it now, feeling the fatigue. Counter right hand by Hawthorne. Tony comes back with a hook cross. Both men exchange. Hawthorne with beautiful footwork, pivots, and they both finish within the clinch. I mean,
another great round.
10-8 round to Shields, but
yeah,
Hawthorne looked like the stronger man coming out towards the end.
Yeah. Last third of the round, Hawthorne looking sharper.
I mean, you could say that first round's a toss-up, second round Shields. Hawthorne needs a stoppage now, and he'll know it.
Yeah.
So he'll approach this round differently to how he's approached the others, and it looks like if he does what he's doing there with a little more intensity, he could do great work. Now, lots of water dropping off the head of Tony Shields, perhaps to give Tony a little more rest.
Yeah.
You know, the corner maybe know what they're doing. I mean, I'm not suggesting that that's a bad idea. You do anything you can to get your man the rest he needs. Look at the ref. Oh, the ref brings him into the center anyway. He thinks the water's a non-factor.
I think they were just trying to cool him down there. There was no...
I know, but the ice bucket, you remember the video?
The infamous UFC ice bucket.
Yes. Shieldsy pushing in now, digging in, guts on show. Hawthorne's finding that right uppercut now. This is the shot that, with that crouch position, the southpaw position, that Tony is vulnerable to. You just got to watch his elbows as you go down there, because you might break an arm or catch your bicep on his elbow and have a big massive swell in there. Good counter right hand by Hawthorne. Tony seems to be talking to the referee.
Yeah, there's something going on between him.
He maybe should stay on task.
Yeah. He's caught on his right cheek now. Tony.
Yep. You see he's feeling the pace. Tony's always been in phenomenal shape, but you know, when you're a lot older than the guy, you definitely feel it in the back end of the round. Beautiful footwork, shovel look off the pivot. A little bit of essence of Lomachenko there. Good right hand by Shieldsy from the Nick Diaz setup. A nice 1-2-1 by Hawthorne. He catches Shields. He gives him the Diaz again and then whips two beautiful shots. He lands it. The underhook from Hawthorne comes in and he turns his man. Showing his eye, looking brutal right now.
Yeah, big cut on his right cheek.
Yeah. They love each other though. Look at that. This is everything they like to do on a Saturday night. Over on left. Oh, there it is. Hawthorne countering the poor posture of Shields after the overhand left as he raises out of that crouch. See Tony now coming in with a bit of Silat, looking at faking his elbow look. Catches the counter right hook from that odd guard that he was choosing.
10 seconds
Nice pivot by Hawthorne now pushing on with a strong body shot. Shieldsy with a jaw of iron, catching a right up inside. These men, nothing splits them in level. Beautiful fight.
Yeah.
I feel lucky to be ringside, and
amazing toughness from Shields in that last round.
Yeah, he's unbreakable. It is good to see.
Coming forward, don't care.
Yeah, that's what separates people at this level. Both of them very good. To be fair, Hawthorne also looking unbreakable, gets dropped and comes back better.
Yeah, comes back, looks amazing. Landed great shots in that last round. But I think that's Tony's on the knockdown in round one.
Knocked down in round 1, right?
Yeah.
It's tough this.
Okay.
You could say Hawthorne deserves to be in the final
Ladies
as well,
and gentlemen,
you know?
in our second
I feel like I've watched Tony
semi-final,
Shields have 2
after the
final
3 rounds
fights
of action,
in one night, and now he's
the
going to go
judges
for a
have made
third
their
one.
decision.
Quite an interesting
is a
structure of the bracket,
majority
where a
decision.
lot of the heavy talent
The fighter
seems to be on one side.
progressing to the
Guaranteed
final.
good fights.
In the blue corner, Tony Shields!